Hey everyone, welcome back to another thrilling episode where we delve into the incredible realm of biology. Today, we're exploring the fascinating and mind-bending concept of immortality, especially in the animal kingdom. Picture this. There are creatures like the jellyfish, Turritopsis dorni asterisk. You know, the immortal jellyfish? It has this wild ability to revert to its earlier life stage when it faces stress or injury. Imagine if we had that power. Instead of aging, we could just hit the reset button whenever life gets tough. It's like the ultimate cheat code for existence.
Wait. So you're saying this jellyfish can literally just undo a bad day? That's insane. How does it even manage to do that?
Exactly. This jellyfish goes through a mind-boggling process called cell transdifferentiation. It has specific genes that trigger this ability, allowing it to switch back to its polyp stage. Sort of like its baby phase, whenever it feels threatened. But here's the twist. In nature, they don't simply live forever. They still fall prey to predators or diseases. It's this bewildering paradox, immortal yet vulnerable, kind of like a superhero who's terrified of paper cuts.
Haha, right. I can totally visualize a superhero jellyfish now. But you mentioned other creatures too, like the hydra? What's the whole deal with the hydra? Is it really immortal?
Great question. The hydra, note hydra vulgaris asterisk, is genuinely fascinating because it has this incredible ability to regenerate its stem cells throughout its life, thanks to an enzyme called telomerase. This enzyme acts like a diligent repairman for our genetic material, keeping those telomeres, essentially the protective caps on our DNA, from degrading. In the lab, the hydra shows no signs of aging at all. It can theoretically live indefinitely, as long as its environment is just right. It's like those ageless celebrities. You see them and think, what's their secret? I'm looking at you, Jennifer Aniston.
Whoa, that's mind-blowing. Like, if we could harness that for humans, would we basically be able to turn back the clock? Sounds like something from a sci-fi movie, laughs.
Absolutely. And speaking of turning back the clock, let's not forget the majestic bowhead whale. These gentle giants can live over 200 years, all thanks to their extraordinary genes. They've developed incredible mechanisms for DNA repair and even cancer resistance. It's as if their bodies are having a perpetual spa day, constantly refreshing at a molecular level. Just imagine having that kind of longevity. Though, ironically, they might be unwinding after all those years of just swimming around.
Haha, I feel like there's a lesson here, like, just keep swimming and you might live 2 centuries. But, what about that naked mole rat you mentioned earlier? It lives up to 37 years and doesn't even seem to age in the traditional way? How is that possible?
Exactly. The naked mole rat, asterisk heterocephalus glaber asterisk, is truly a marvel. Researchers have discovered that it experiences no increase in oxidative stress levels as it ages, indicating it doesn't undergo aging the way we typically understand it. It's like it has this internal balance mechanism preventing deterioration over time, kind of like that one friend who never seems to age while the rest of us are dealing with gray hairs.
Right? Why can't I have that? Laughs. But seriously, it's wild to think about how different species have evolved these remarkable traits. You mentioned plants and fungi too. What can you share about the sequoia trees? I heard they can live for thousands of years.
Yes, the giant sequoias, note, Sequoia dendron giganteum asterisk, can surpass 3,200 years in age. Their longevity is attributed to their genetic stability. They've evolved to manage those pesky senescence genes. They stand tall, like wise sages of the forest, surviving centuries while nurturing entire ecosystems around them. They remind me of how history unfolds, one generation after another.
Wow, trees as wise sages. That's poetic. But how about fungi? I mean, they can live for such extended periods too, right?
Absolutely. The Armillaria ostoyae asterisk fungus is astounding because it represents the largest living organism on Earth. Some specimens are estimated to be around 2,400 years old. It achieves its impressive longevity by cloning itself through an extensive mycelium network, which stretches for miles underground. It's like a decentralized organism living in its own thriving fungi kingdom while being incredibly supportive of its ecosystem. Can you imagine if your connections could literally keep you alive?
That's so cool. I never thought of fungi as social creatures. It's like they host this underground party network. But, is it possible to tap into all this research and apply it to humans?
We might be getting closer. Research is looking into potential applications, like introducing genes from the Turritopsis times jellyfish into human stem cells. Can you imagine if we could reverse cancer cell development? The potential is staggering. Plus, with revolutionary techniques like CRISPR, there's promise in extending lifespan. It's almost as if we're on the brink of discovering the elixir of life.
Whoa, CRISPR. So you're saying it's like a genetic fix? Like, solving a puzzle where we can actually tweak our DNA for a longer lifespan? It sounds like science fiction. Laughs.
Exactly. This is indeed the frontier of science as we know it. With advances in understanding longevity genes like telomerase, FOXO, SIRT6 for humans, and others, we could potentially rewrite our biological codes and adopt some of these immortality traits. It's exhilarating to ponder what's within reach.
Wow, just imagine the implications. I mean, if we could keep all those genes, wouldn't that completely change how we experience life? Do we really want to live forever? Would we just run out of things to do?
That's a deep and thought-provoking question. It brings forth the essence of living. If we could live indefinitely, would we value life in the same way? It's like having an abundance of cheat days for accomplishments, but could lead us to take life for granted. That prompts the big philosophical query: how do we find purpose in our existence?
Totally. That's got me reflecting on what truly makes life worth living. Well, I could talk about this fascinating topic all day. What other cool animals did you want to share about? Laughs?
Oh, we're just getting started. There's so much more to uncover, so let's dive deeper.
Yes, I'm ready.